Okay, Christian, obviously we here for the Puma Ultra. You're one of the Puma Ultra athlete ambassadors. Just your first thoughts on the boot, the comfortability, I don't know, the innovations of it.
Yeah, it's amazing. The material is really nice. It's really comfortable on foot. Yeah, the style of it, I think it's going to be really nice. Excited to see some new colorways as well, so I'm enjoying it.
You managed to score your first goal in these boots in the season. Although disappointing, is that something we can expect a lot more of this season? You scoring boots, wearing the Puma?
I hope so. I hope I can get some more tap-ins, my favorite goals. So I hope that I can get some more in these boots.
I mean, just from my perspective, people have been talking about this since you're 14, 15 years old. You went to the Premier League, you're now playing for Milan, one of the biggest clubs in the world. How do you handle that pressure of expectation? I mean, at one point the American media were calling you the LeBron James of soccer.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing it for a while. It was tough, I think, early in my career. The expectations felt big, especially, being American and having that tag. But now, I just try to enjoy it. I do the best that I can, and there's always going to be pressure, but privilege, they say pressure is a privilege, and I try to think of that, and I'm lucky to be in this position. So.
And you seem to have settled at AC Milan. You seem to, besides maybe one or two niggles here in pre-season, you've done really well. Is that something you're looking for, just an opportunity, a place where you can play football regularly and enjoy it without the pressure that you speak of?
For sure, yeah. There's always going to be pressure, but absolutely, if you find a place that you enjoy, you feel comfortable, you feel the confidence from the team, from the club, from everyone, you're going to naturally play your game and play better. So, yeah, for sure, I feel that here.
And I want to ask you, you've moved to a new position, not a new position, a different position. I was reading an interview with your coach where he said that he prefers you now almost at the top of like a 10 position where maybe you don't come in from wide as much, but you're more central, and it seems to be working because it complements your game well. How's that adjustment been?
Yeah, I think I've played in a similar position growing up a lot of my career, so for me, I like to learn and adapt, and last year playing on the right side a lot, improving my left foot because I have to come in and use this a lot. And I like to adapt, but any of the attacking positions I really enjoy. I like to create, I like to score goals. Doesn't matter if it's the left, it's the right, or the middle, so I love that part of the game.
I think you've probably been asked this a lot, but you've played in 3 of the top 5 leagues in Europe, the Bundesliga, the Premier League, and the Serie A. What have you noted as the differences in those leagues in terms of playing style, in terms of what suits you as your technical aspects?
Yeah, I think there's similarities in all the leagues and differences. I think there's some top teams in all of them. It's impossible to say like this is. I think every team presents a new challenge in each league. It's not like all the teams in England are the same, because they're not, and every team in Italy is very different, and it creates a new challenge every single game. So I just enjoy experiencing, learning about the culture of the country, and just learning, really. I enjoy it.
But how important also being in those teams is the coaches, potentially even management that understand who you are, how to use you, and things like that.
Yeah. I think it's important to have a coach that trusts you, to understand the system and how you want to play. It's very important, and I found a good groove last year, and I want to continue to do it this year.
Just in terms of numbers, every player sets themselves a goal of what they want to get. How many assists, how many goals? Where, in terms of what you want to achieve, what is it for this season?
Yeah, for me, I actually don't put numbers like before the season, for the end of the season. I like to give myself small goals, and maybe looking at the next 3 games. You know what I mean? Something like this. I want to get a goal, an assist, maybe something like this, and I want to win this many points in these games. So this is how I like to think. I don't like to think for long term, more short term.
Just want to ask you one. The USA is obviously hosting the World Cup next, for example. How important is this phase of your career and your teammates going into that?
Yeah, it's massive. Obviously, it's going to be a big moment. World Cup, USA. you know, we're going to have a strong team, and it's going to be a really important moment in all of our careers, and I'm looking forward to it.